today I've come to Wakefield in West Yorkshire because it's their, this is so fun, I love it, their Rhubarb Festival. And there's so much history and interesting techniques to growing their rhubarb. It's forced rhubarb grown in sheds. Honestly, it's real interesting. But I'll show you around because it kind of looks a bit like a Christmas market, but full of, obviously, your food and drink vendors, all inspired by rhubarb. And it does look brilliant. I can't wait to show you around. So we're currently next to the bus station and there's already some really lovely stalls around. There's tons of activities on, but we're going to focus mainly on the markets and then some local places because there's also like a food and drink trail that you can do. So we're going to have a little look at some of those and just try some tasty goods really. Look at this, crumble and custard. It looks really tasty. They're doing a rhubarb crumble special for the event. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think I've only tried rhubarb once and it was... So we used to get these little pots from the supermarket and there was like lemon, gooseberry, and I'm pretty sure rhubarb, and they were called like lemon fool, rhubarb fool. And it was so sour that I had it and was like, don't think I'm a fan of rhubarb. Today I'm hoping that I try some delicious rhubarby items and end up absolutely loving it. So here we've got the rhubarb. They've got live music on here throughout the weekend as well, and drinks and things. But here is where we're starting at the main market bit. Ooh, we've got the rhubarb hut here, and as you can see there's all of the rhubarb along here for sale, and we've got pies and crumbles, £3.50 each or 2 for £6. I'm definitely going to get some. So I don't know if you noticed, but the colour of the leaves are slightly different to what you get from outdoor grown rhubarb, and they're also a little bit smaller, and it's because they're kept in the dark, and that's why they call it forced grown, because it like forces them to shoot up. And apparently in these sheds you can even hear them growing, like a little squeak of them growing. I'd love to go in. You have to pick them by candlelight so that you don't disturb the growing process. It's just, I'd really like to try it actually. Ooh, all these different flavour combinations look good. Ooh, Farmer Copley's. We went there to the tulip field. It was beautiful, and they had some gorgeous things in their farm shop as well. And they do all different events throughout the year. So if you want to see my video when I visited there, it's in Pontefract, so not too far away from Wakefield. I'll leave a link for you down below and also at the end of the video. Oh, now that looks fantastic. Focaccia, calzone and cannoli. Oh wow. Oh look, they've got focaccia, rhubarb and sausage, and rhubarb and goat cheese. Wow. I've just been to Rose Cottage Liqueurs, and the gent there, oh my god, is absolutely charming. He's so funny. And I think I tried every single liqueur that they had on offer. Very, very delicious, all of them. And I ended up getting, let me show you, rhubarb and rose haw, and it's a gin liqueur. It is delicious. But like I said, yeah, I sampled every single one on offer and they were all very, very delicious. I'm instantly feeling quite jolly now, and I can't imagine why. We've just come in to Wakefield Cathedral. It is very, very stunning in here. As are, I would say, all cathedrals. And we're just having a little sit down because they did a tea and a coffee for recommended donation £1 each. I thought, oh, that sounds perfect. So we've had a little calm moment I can't stop looking around, you might notice, because I normally like to look at the camera and be like, la la la, but here I'm like, because everywhere you look there's something beautiful. I'll tell you something I absolutely love about Wakefield, and what I noticed last time I was here as well, is that they have amazing charity shops. I've just been in one and I've bought a whole outfit, like a blazer, a top and a skirt for less than £10. And it was all real cool, like vintagey stuff as well. So they have real good charity shops, real good vintage shops, and also really good antique shops. So we'll come to Wakefield Antiques and Collectibles Centre. Let me just give you a little look so you can see what I mean. Oh, we need a phone. Oh, I really like that. These are all very pretty. I like the sunflower. I really like that. So like I mentioned earlier, there are lots of places that are doing rhubarby themed items. Do the food and drink trail. For example, Cafe 19 here. I think Tet might be doing something, I'm not 100%. We've got Mocha Moocher. I don't know if Marmalade on the Square is doing something, but it looks really, really nice, doesn't it? It looks proper wholesome with all the bunting. Okay, well now I'm really stumped because there are far too many good options. Let's look at Mocha Moocher. Oh, I wish I could pronounce it properly. Okay, we've decided Mocha Moocher it is, and I think that's how you pronounce it. So we're going to get some lunch. It is very, very busy here. I think we've got one of the very last tables, and that doesn't surprise me because everything does look and sound delicious and is a really, really good price in my opinion. So yeah, I'll show you what we get. Ooh, I went for a lovely Earl Grey tea, and I had to have, of course, the rhubarb item on the menu. So it's rhubarb and ginger slice, but I did get a main, it's on its way. I went for a cheesy bean melt, which, oh, I love cheese and beans together. It looks really good. And Alex got a cheese and bacon quiche. I'm so excited to tuck into that. Alex's quiche over there came with a nice little salad. That's good. Oh, so did mine. Ooh. Gooey gooey beans. Ooh, I'm ever so full, but I've still got my lovely cake slice to go. That's alright, Nana pudding. Do you know, if you ever get like a pudding or a cake baked by a Nana? That's it's the right Nana pudding. Okay, I'm back home now. I've had a little nap because, oh my gosh, that really took it out of me today. I think it must have been the wind. It was quite a windy day. I did want to mention that the food and drinks trail, it sounded so good, and I had every intention of going to quite a few of them, but like I said, I just got a bit too tired. But if you want to see me go back to Wakefield and show you some fantastic things like secret speakeasies and basement bars, and there's just so many amazing sounding places that I personally would really like to go back to, so I can show you all of it. Please let me know down in the comments, because Wakefield has some real good looking places. There's somewhere that's doing like a pie, mash and peas offer for £5, and I thought, oh, that looks really good. So I do regret not managing to have time to do that as well. But the things that I did do, I had a fantastic time. So all of the stalls were really wonderful, loads of stuff, obviously dedicated to rhubarb, flavour combinations that I personally would never have thought of. And let me just show you what I ended up getting. The biggest whapper scones ever. Look at this, it's huge. I cannot wait to tuck into this. This one is rhubarb and white chocolate. And then I also got a classic cherry because growing up, cherry scones were the absolute, oh, I just loved them. I loved them. And then also got a couple of pies. Well, one pie and one crumble. They are freezable as well. And it turns out rhubarb is very delicious. And it has really swung me around today to really appreciate the rhubarb. And then you saw me purchase the rhubarb and rose Hoare gin liqueur. It is so good. Yeah, Rose Cottage liqueurs. And then, as you know, I went into some of the charity shops, some of the vintage shops, some of the antique shops, which Wakefield is amazing for. And then I went to Waterstones because I really like Waterstones. And they had a book that caught my attention. Would you believe? Because of the colouring. Because this book looked like rhubarb. It literally, I was walking past. Do you know, because you're so programmed in to look for a certain thing, like anything rhubarb, this caught my eye. And then as I read it, I thought, this sounds really interesting. I love books that expand your mind and your knowledge, and this one seems like it may be one of those. And that's what I did. So, like I said, if you want me to head back to Wakefield at any point and bring you along and do all those other things that I spoke about, then please let me know. Thank you ever so much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye!